Hi everyone, I got my paper pumpkin kit just today, just like 10 minutes ago. It's called Pick of the Crop for June 2022, and today is June 21st. Usually I get it around the 18th or 19th, but given that that was a weekend and then there was the Juneteenth federal holiday, which took place on the 20th, I guess that's why I'm getting it today. So let's open it and see what we have. I just took the outer wrapping off. We have Calypso Coral Stampin' Spot. Nice. And this cute stamp set. I'm looking for a dark piece of some kind of paper. Oh, I have some pre-made card mats. Here we go. So it says, that's a nice big hello. Looks like a strawberry, some blueberries, some extra little dots, flower stem, love you, a whole bunch of strawberries or blueberries, right? Thinking of you, you are the sweetest, you're the pick of the crop. Cool. I like that a lot. So there's a canvas shopping bag in here apparently, and if you're a subscriber to Paper Pumpkin, you can order extras of those. It says just scan the QR code below to purchase additional bags. I don't know how to do that. You'll get 4 bags in each add-on bundle. So, and they've stamped on this bag. So yeah, it's all about the strawberries and blueberries. Next month, I think that will be my last month, is July. They're giving their loyal Paper Pumpkin subscribers the chance to win a free Paper Pumpkin kit, learn more about subscriber perks, and uncover a few surprises about next month's kit. Your chance is just one click away. That one looks really pretty. Ocean sea themed, right? Alright, so let's open this up and see. Remove the box because I know it takes up too much room. See what we get in this besides the bag. I do like this turquoisey blue tissue, so I tend to save that unless it's all crunched up. I'm going to use a pair of scissors to open this. I see we have dimensionals. Actually, everything here is very warm. It's in the 80s again today. It was really nice in just the 70s the last 2 days, and like 57 in the morning. So I actually went out and did some weeding yesterday, and I meant to do it today too, but I didn't get there. I'm thinking maybe I still will do a little bit this evening. So we have some dimensionals, we have some linen thread, it looks like, and the plain cotton bag to put a card in, or 2 or so. And here's, oh, that looks so cute. Look how cute that looks. Oh, look at the cart. Oh my goodness, that looks so cute. Alright, here's the instruction thing there, what it contains. Some punch outs. This I think is like French bread, right? And it says enough for 9 cards and 9 envelopes. The colors coordinating are Blackberry Bliss, Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral, Crushed Curry, which is a golden yellow, Garden Green, Night of Navy, and Soft Succulent. So the only color that's an in color is the Soft Succulent. All the other ones are base colors of Stampin' Up. And then they give you some alternative ideas here, which I'm not going to look at, because what I'm going to do is just go through this kit with you, and then I will make the cards 3, I guess, as intended. Let's take a look at the envelopes. They're all the way down, print on one side, so this side is blank, but it's Soft Succulent. And I guess that's Calypso Coral. It's a faded Calypso Coral. Yeah, because I don't see any other pale color like that. So the strawberries they did in Calypso Coral too, which is interesting. And the blueberries, Night of Navy. And then this cheese has to be Crushed Curry. There's some little punch out tags and sentiment strip, and this is like a speech bubble. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those actually. And I think all the envelopes are the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. All the envelopes are the same this time. So they look like that on the front and that on the inside, which is okay by me. And then here are the card bases. So this one actually has a lot of fruit already pre-printed on it, which is okay, I guess. And then this one is beautiful. This is beautiful, like sunrise, sunset, and a meadow or something. 3 of those. And then, oh, I thought that was a loose piece. This would be good for masculine cards, but I think that's picnic tablecloth, right? And then the native navy on the pale blue. They didn't really give us another blue color, so I think that's just a lighter version of native navy, I guess. And then we have some vellum. We have some squares with jagged edges. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. And then speech bubble vellums, 3 of those, and 3 of these. And then there's a little corner with nothing, which you could punch something out. And then we have some more punch outs. Here's the long bread, like French bread in large and in smaller. Strawberry and blueberry together. 2 of those sheets. Here's those cards, like a French market, I think it's supposed to be. And this purple, is that lavender? I don't know that my lavender always ever looked like that, but or heather, maybe it's heather. I don't know. And 2 sheets of those, and then a small little strip of glue dots. And of course the cardboard, which I always suggest keeping. Because if nothing else, you can use it in it as a shim if you need to in your die cut machine. Alright, so I'm gonna see what they say to do with the cards. And I'm gonna go ahead and make 3 cards as they intended. Well, actually, I don't know if I will on video, because Stampin' Up has a video on how to do it, and the instruction sheet is pretty clear. This is cute how this one they did. Oh, it's not like a picnic, but bread and cheese and flowers. They made it look like a little shopping bag there. That's really cute how they did that. Okay. I'm going to try and come up with some alternatives, and I will come back and share my alternatives with you along with this opening. Okay? See you in a bit. Hi everyone. I am here with part 1 alternatives. I thought I'd upload this with the unboxing, and then I'm going to come back probably late tomorrow, which is Wednesday the 22nd, I think. And I'll have more alternatives, but I wanted to upload this tonight and to remind you that today, the 21st of June, is the only day for free shipping at Stampin' Up. And I don't know if that includes prepaid paper pumpkins, but you could try it and see, because otherwise you get charged shipping for that. So if you want like a 3 or 6 month subscription, yeah, you might want to see if it'll work. I'm not positive about that. It might be an excluded item. Anyway, I'm holding these 2 cards because these are the only 2 cards I've cut up so far. And I cut both of them down to 4 by 5 1/4. I have used both the front and the back, and I'll share that with you on for both of them. So let me get started. And on the first 2 cards, I brought in Cheerful Basket, and the only thing I used is the basket. I was tempted to use the kitty, but I didn't. The basket and this basket die. And I used one of these I cut it apart. So I have strawberries for one and blueberries for another. And I did use 2 of these. And I used the stamp, well, I'll show you. Here's the first one. So I brought in a Night of Navy card base, A2, standard A2, 5.5 by 4 1/4 this way. So 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I thought this looked like a picnic or a mat or something, so I put this bushel basket with the blueberries sticking out. Now this, I have 2 little squares or triangles that are 1.5 inch square, and those came from one of the sheets that all these die cuts came out of. There was a blank square, so I just trimmed it and I used it for a label. Turned it diagonally because this was turned diagonally, and stamped with Calypso Coral, Love You a Whole Bunch. I also went around the edges of this with Calypso Coral, and this and this are all bumped up on dimensionals. And this bling is from the Gnome Suite in the July to June mini, so you can't get that yet, but July 1st is only a little ways away. These are called the Fine Sparkle Adhesive Back Gems, Calypso Coral, Pale Papaya, Pacific Point, and Pool Party. They're really pretty. They have like a, I don't know if you can see, they have like that crosshatch design in them. You're not going to be able to see that. Turn this light off, Deb. Sometimes that helps. Maybe? Let's turn this to blue and see if that helps. Maybe not. Maybe. Okay, now let's put this back on. I don't know. Anyway, you get the idea. And then inside, I used the blueberry stamp from the kit, and I had a strip of the paper from trimming this down. I just put that on the inside. So I thought that was cute. And then the next one was from the back of this card. I cut it, and then I cut it in half, and I ran it through the gingham embossing folder. It's a regular embossing folder, not 3D. And I ran both pieces through it. I used the next one on a different card. And I used soft succulent card base. I just happened to have one made. I used this little stamp here for, it's like the strawberry specks, but I used tone on tone soft succulent and went all over except for a little spot underneath here. So I thought that kind of looked picnicky like as well. Same thing, the second one of these I had went around the edges, but this time I typed you are the sweetest, and I used strawberries. This is like a bunch of blueberries. I did have to trim down some, you know, anyway, you get the idea. I did also use linen thread. If I had remembered that I would hide it, I would have put it up here, because it's pretty well hidden by the berries. That's still pretty bright light, huh? And I used a few more of those same Calypso Coral dots. And inside, I stamped this strawberry, and I fussy cut it, and colored it in with light Calypso Coral and light and dark soft succulent. And this is a strip of the soft succulent from this card base. So there's 2 using pieces of cards. And then the next one, I had the front, this front of this card. I already used the back now, 2 pieces of it. Did I use both? I only used 1 piece of it so far. Here's the other half of the back of this card. In the soft succulent, ran it through that gingham embossing folder. I used one of the labels and stamped "You're the Pick of the Crop." This time I left this hole, but I had to cut off some of the edges and put it at the bottom of the basket. And that's it. I was thinking of maybe putting some twine here, but I don't think I will. I'm sorry if I'm off frame. This doesn't look like it's showing up good. Let me put that back on regular light. I think that's better. I don't know. And inside I stamped "Love You" a whole bunch from here, but my ink must be signed because I got kind of blobby, but "Love You" a whole bunch. You're the pick of the crop. Okay, so that's card 3. Oh, and that's on Calypso Coral card base, which I also already had made. And then the next 2 cards are made the same way. They're on Blackberry Bliss. This is the back of the first card, this card. It was just plain blue, but this time I ran it through the Into the Clouds embossing folder, which is in the annual 22 to 23 annual catalog, page 176. This is carried over from the mini, but it's in the new annual also on page 176. And I used 2 of the punch outs of these flowers. I really like them. I think I have 4 left. So I just did 2. Now this paper is the New Horizons, which is in the January to June mini and is retiring. So I used that beautiful purple and blue paper. I embossed the piece from the kit from the back of the card, and I took my Blackberry Bliss Stampin' Up marker and I spritzed it. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. And one of them I also, I think it was, no, it was this one. One of them, you're not going to be able to see it, but I spritzed it also with Wink of Stella just by tapping. I didn't do it while it's on the card. I did it, you know, on a sheet of scrap paper. I did use Blackberry Bliss this time to stamp "Thinking of You" on one of the little tags that came in the kit, which is really cute. And I did use the linen thread from the kit. Now these are retired. These were the Artistry Blooms. They were in the 21 to 22, page 143, and they had carried over from previous, I think, even. That color happens to be Rich Razzleberry, and I had one sheet that had 4 left, so I used them, and then I brought in 4 more to make 5 on that particular card. But this also contains Calypso Coral, so I'm keeping them close by because I may use them some more in a different color. And then inside I stamped this plant from the kit. I guess the same flowers as these, but I stamped it in Blackberry Bliss and colored it in light Blackberry Bliss, and the same here, except I stamped 2 of them. So those are 4 designs, 5 cards. I hope you like them, and do come back probably late tomorrow, late Wednesday, and I'll have some more alternatives, but I think I'm off to a good start. So out of 2 cards in the kit, using other card bases though, I've gotten 5 cards though, but I did bring in other designer paper for these 2. You wouldn't have to do that. You could just, again, take like the flower or the little dots and make your own background, something like that. I have more ideas brewing, but it is getting late here and I haven't even started dinner. So I need to go eat and relax the rest of the night, probably, maybe, and start fresh in the morning with new ideas. So I will come back with another video tomorrow night. Promise. All right, guys, take care. Have a great day, great week, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.